This is Richard Vicsorik, Mayor of Dana Point. As we navigate these uncharted waters, Dana Point residents and businesses have proven to be resilient. While we can't gather together at our favorite beaches, shops, restaurants, or trails, our connections remain strong. Now is the time to think of one another and find new ways to connect, lift each other up, and assist our neighbors in any way we can. Remember to shop local, purchase gift cards, post a kind review, book future excursions and staycations, and order your favorite meal to go to support our business community, as they have supported our community and our families for many years. Remember, behind your favorite shops, restaurants, and businesses are people, your own neighbors, friends, and family who work tirelessly to provide goods and services for all of us. While riding the waves of change and staying apart for now, we look forward to the near future when we'll be together again. Hi, this is Richard Vicsorik, Mayor of Dana Point. As we navigate these uncharted waters, Dana Point residents and businesses have proven to be resilient. While we can't gather together at our favorite beaches, shops, restaurants, or trails, our connections remain strong. Now is the time to think of one another and find new ways to connect, lift each other up, and assist our neighbors in any way we can. Remember to shop local, purchase gift cards, post a kind review, book future excursions and staycations, and order your favorite meal to go to support our business community, as they have supported our community and our families for many years. Remember, behind your favorite shops, restaurants, and businesses are people, your own neighbors, friends, and family who work tirelessly to provide goods and services for all of us. While riding the waves of change and staying apart for now, we look forward to the near future when we'll be together again. this is Richard Vicsorik, Mayor of Dana Point. As we navigate these uncharted waters, Dana Point residents and businesses have proven to be resilient. While we can't gather together at our favorite beaches, shops, restaurants, or trails, our connections remain strong. Now is the time to think of one another and find new ways to connect, lift each other up, and assist our neighbors in any way we can. Remember to shop local, purchase gift cards, post a kind review, book future excursions and staycations, and order your favorite meal to go to support our business community, as they have supported our community and our families for many years. Remember, behind your favorite shops, restaurants, and businesses are people, your own neighbors, friends, and family who work tirelessly to provide goods and services for all of us. While riding the waves of change and staying apart for now, we look forward to the near future when we'll be together again. Hi, this is Richard Vicsorik, Mayor of Dana Point. As we navigate these uncharted waters, Dana Point residents and businesses have proven to be resilient. While we can't gather together at our favorite beaches, shops, restaurants, or trails, our connections remain strong. Now is the time to think of one another and find new ways to connect, lift each other up, and assist our neighbors in any way we can. Remember to shop local, purchase gift cards, post a kind review, book future excursions and staycations, and order your favorite meal to go to support our business community, as they have supported our community and our families for many years. Remember, behind your favorite shops, restaurants, and businesses are people, your own neighbors, friends, and family who work tirelessly to provide goods and services for all of us. While riding the waves of change and staying apart for now, we look forward to the near future when we'll be together again. This is Richard Vicsorik, Mayor of Dana Point. As we navigate these uncharted waters, Dana Point residents and businesses have proven to be resilient. While we can't gather together at our favorite beaches, shops, restaurants, or trails, our connections remain strong. Now is the time to think of one another and find new ways to connect, lift each other up, and assist our neighbors in any way we can. Remember to shop local, purchase gift cards, post a kind review, book future excursions and staycations, and order your favorite meal to go to support our business community, as they have supported our community and our families for many years. Remember, behind your favorite shops, restaurants, and businesses are people, your own neighbors, friends, and family who work tirelessly to provide goods and services for all of us. While riding the waves of change and staying apart for now, we look forward to the near future when we'll be together again.
Welcome. We're going to start in just a few minutes. Hi, did someone just join?
Hi, Jennifer Farrell. I'm on the line.
Hi, Jen. Okay, we're just waiting for a few more. did someone else just join?
Hi, this is Bettina Gonzalez, one of the homeowners
Okay, hi,
whose
welcome.
project is being discussed today.
Okay, welcome. We'll start in just a few minutes.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, can we just get a clarification who's on the line representing the project?
This is Bettina Gonzalez. I'm the homeowner.
Okay, do we have someone else as well?
Scott
Sorry?
McKeon.
Hi, Scott.
Hi.
Okay, so we have the applicant and then did we have the contractor?
Hi, I'm the designer, Raymond Gutierrez. I'm also here.
Sorry, did you say Hector?
Raymond.
Raymond Gutierrez?
Yeah, I'm the designer of the project.
Oh, the designer. Okay, hi, welcome. Hi, did someone just join? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this Danny?
Hi. This is Danny.
Hello, welcome. We'll start in just a minute.
Good.
Roy, are you on the line? Yeah, Eric says he's on the line. Eric, you might be muted. Could you try unmuting your mic?
too quiet in there.
Hello?
Hello, Derek Nelson.
Hi, Eric.
All right, so with that, we will call to order the Planning Commission meeting of Monday, May 11th. I will go ahead and lead you guys in the Pledge of Allegiance this evening. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag
To
of the United
the
States of
flag,
America,
United States,
which stands
which stands one nation, under God, indivisible,
and justice for all.
liberty and justice for all. That was pretty clear.
Okay.
All right, thank you for that. So with that, if we could do roll call, Madam Secretary?
Okay, Chair Opal, are you present?
Yes.
And Vice Chair Nelson, are you present?
Present.
And Commissioner Donor?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Commissioner Murphy
Here,
and Commissioner McCann.
Here.
Thank you.
All right, so we want to move on to the approval of the meeting minutes from our meeting from April 13th. So is there any comments or a motion to approve?
Yes, this is Eric Nelson. I've got a comment and a motion. My comment is I would remove the public comment portions of item number 2, since that we did not actually take any comments. There may have been written comments, but we didn't conduct a hearing on item number 2. It was continued to tonight, and I believe we're continuing it again. But I wouldn't want to have those comments in the record, given that we didn't take them during the meeting. With that, I would make that a motion to approve with those removed.
Second.
Any exception from staff to that?
No, that's fine. Thank you.
All right, if you can poll the commissioners for approval.
Chair Opal,
Aye.
Vice Chair Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Donor,
Aye.
Commissioner Murphy,
yes,
and Commissioner McCann.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to public comments. Are there any requests for public comments related to anything not on tonight's agenda?
No, Chair Opal.
Thank you. On the consent calendar, we have no items on the consent calendar. So next item is for public hearing is Coastal Development Permit CDP 20-0002 to permit the demolition of an existing single-family dwelling and construct a new single-story, single-family residence located at 23562 Verrazano Bay. And is there a staff report this evening?
Yes, I'm Senior Planner Sean Nicholas to provide a staff report.
Good evening, Chair Opal, Planning Commissioners. This is Sean Nicholas, Project Planner. This item before you is Coastal Development Permit 20-0002 for the Gonzalez residence. Located at 23562 Verrazano Bay, as you can see here in the Niguel Shores community. The proposed project is a demolition and then new construction of a single-family residence. Tentatively, the applicant is proposing 4 to 5 walls to remain, but pursuant to the Dana Point zoning code, once you go beyond 50%, you have to bring it in conformance with all development standards, thus it being a new single-family residence. And in past experience, we find that usually those walls end up coming down anyway. So this is a review based on a brand new structure, which is proposed to be 2,906 square feet, single-story, single-family residence. It is an increase of 867 square feet over the existing residence, and ultimately will result in a home of 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a laundry room, and a great room. Proposed project is before the Planning Commission this evening for a CDP because it is located within the Coastal Commission's appeals jurisdiction. As you can see from the elevations, the proposed design is of a modern architectural style with wood accents and sleek lines, and as well as the rear elevation primarily being windows and a window system that opens up fully, so the great room becomes an indoor-outdoor space with the patio facing towards the coastal views and breezes. Here you have the site plan. Highlighted in red is the proposed footprint of the new structure. You can see in the back, it is a 25-foot rear yard setback, which is being maintained from the existing structure. At the front, you have a 20-foot front yard setback. As you can see here, we have a 0 lot line and a 5-yard setback on the other. With that, here's a list of the applicable development standards located in the RSF 7 PRD 3 zoning designation. You can see that on the far right, it shows the proposed project, and it's shown in the staff report, is compliant with all applicable code sections. Why the 0 and 5 foot code side yard setbacks are applicable is pursuant to Dana Point zoning code section 9.05.060, which states any development that was established by previous regulations, that new development can follow those previous established setback standards. And so to verify consistently that all existing development on their block is consistent with this 0 foot and 5 foot setback, the applicant did provide a study of all the homes on their street on Verrazano Bay and found them all to have a side yard setback on one side of 0 with a 5 foot side yard setback on the other, with some of them opening up into a small courtyard of a couple extra feet, but primarily being 5 feet wide. With that, the proposed project is an existing residence, is a single story and will remain a single family residence. It does meet all applicable development standards associated with the provisions of Dana Point zoning code 9.05.060. The Niguel Shore HOA has approved the proposed project, and the development for the CDP staff has reviewed all the findings and found it to be consistent with the LCP, visually compatible with the other existing residences, and will not impact any public coastal access through Niguel Shores. With that, staff does recommend that the Planning Commission approve the draft resolution subject to the findings and attached conditions of approval. This concludes staff's presentation. I'd just like to highlight that the property owner, Bettina Gonzalez, is available here on the phone, as well as the designer, if necessary, for any questions from the Planning Commission.
Thank you for that report, Sean. So I'm going to move ahead. I'm going to poll the commissioners to see if you have any questions for staff at this time. Vice Chair Nelson?
I do.
Was that a no?
Did you want me to go ahead now, or are you just polling?
No, I'm just trying to see if you have questions. Go ahead.
Okay. Sean, Eric Nelson, a couple quick questions here. So I know you covered the reason our notice has a demo as opposed to a remodel. One other question here, and it was related to the driveway and the property line, and it looks like there's a property line or an HOA part of the driveway encroaches into the HOA property. Is that, am I seeing that correctly, or am I misreading this?
So yes, you are seeing that correctly. So in the PRD3 zoning district, which is an overlay associated with Niguel Shores, the front yard setback is actually measured from a variety of places depending on the situation that's existing with the public right-of-way. The extreme condition in terms of where the setback would be measured from for garage and living space would actually be from back of sidewalk. So in a lot of other places, it's actually just back of curb where no sidewalk occurs. So it would be actually further out. So because there is an existing sidewalk here, they measure from back of sidewalk and they are compliant with the development standards there.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have any?
I have no further questions.
Thank you. Commissioner Donor, do you have any questions for staff?
I had just one question, Sean. On T2, the description showed the garage was about 485 square feet. And then it said we're going to add 233. But I'm assuming that that's not going to make the garage 700 square feet. It's because there's a reduction under Part B on T2. It says they're going to reduce 128 square feet somewhere from the courtyard.
So yes, sir, you are correct in that assessment. What's happening is the living space, and if you look at actually page A4 of your plans, you can see what is called out as new bedroom number 1, and those improvements are actually located within where the existing garage is today. So that kind of back portion of the garage as it exists today is being converted into living space. And so that extra 280 square feet that you mentioned is being placed now in front of the existing garage to still maintain that required 2-car garage for the development.
Thank you. That's it.
All right. Commissioner McCann, any questions for staff?
I just want to confirm that the structure is not getting any taller. Is that correct?
I believe, let's see, the existing structure is 12 feet. But no, the existing structure is 14 feet and 9 1/4. And the proposed structure is still 1 stories and is 14 feet and 2 inches. So it's getting a little shorter, in fact, sir.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
Okay, Commissioner Murphy, do you have any questions for staff?
Yeah, I just, I'm looking at the area where it indicates that the idea is to maintain 5 walls and the foundation of the existing structure. Are those walls going to be permanent, or is that just some sort of a guideline?
I'm sorry, Commissioner Murphy, can you repeat that question again? Though I know it's about the walls.
Yeah. I had read, and I'm looking at it now, the issue about the owner was going to maintain 5 walls and the foundation of the existing structure, and that was part of the applicant's proposal to build the home. Why is that?
I would say that.
To maintain the 5?
So what I would tell you, no, they're not. It's not to maintain any kind of nonconformity because staff evaluated it based on a new structure, based on the fact that they're demolishing more than 50% of the structures. And quite frankly, we oftentimes see that, and when they get into these types of situations where they have only a couple walls left that we see them removed anyways as a result of improvements in building code requirements. So when staff's evaluation came through, we looked at it at the most intensive standing. So that way, if those walls were removed, ultimately, it was still compliant with the code. And so it doesn't give them really any benefit. It might give them a financial benefit that if you have questions about, perhaps the property owner can speak to the financial benefits of it. But in terms of a zoning and construction benefit, it would just be that they have they're trying to utilize existing walls. It's not anything that they're getting any benefit from a planning perspective.
Okay, thank you. That's it.
And I have no questions this evening. So I'm going to go ahead and open the public hearing. So are there any requests to speak from the public on this item?
Let me just double check to see if we've received any emails during the meeting. And we have not received any new requests to speak. We did provide the commission with one public comment that we received earlier in the day from the applicant, I believe, and that was all.
Thank you. So I will go ahead and close the public hearing and I will open it up for commissioner discussion. So Vice Chair Nelson, if you'd like to start with that, I would appreciate it.
Sure, I've reviewed the plans, visited the property today, and based on that, as well as the staff report and my review of the project, it appears to be completely consistent with our local coastal program and conforms to all of our codes. It's consistent with what's happening in the neighborhood and looks like a nice upgrade to what's there today. With that, I'll be supporting this project.
All right, Commissioner Donor, do you have any comments?
Just that the neighborhood's 49 years old, and I'm very pleased to see that these kind of projects are going forward, and this looks like it meets all the standards, it's compliant, and so I'm in favor of the project.
Commissioner McCann, any comments?
I concur with my fellow commissioners. I agree the project is conforming to existing codes, and I think it looks great. I'll be supportive of the project.
Commissioner Murphy, anything to add?
No, this is a project that I actually understood, so I'm pretty happy about that. No, I think it looks wonderful, and I'm supportive of it.
Thank you. And I concur with my fellow commissioners. It's very, compliant with all of our applicable codes, and I'm supportive of it. So with that, I would look for a motion for this.
I will make a motion. This is Roy. Coastal Development Permit CDP 20-0002 to permit the demolition of an existing single-family dwelling and construct a new single-story, single-family residence located at 23562 Verrazano Bay.
I will second that.
Okay, thank you. And Madam Secretary, if you could poll the commissioners for voting.
Chair Opal,
I'm in favor.
Vice Chair Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Donor,
Yes.
Commissioner Murphy,
Yes.
and Commissioner McCann.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, that moves forward with a consensus approval. So moving on to item number 3, the major antenna use permit. It's been requested that that be tabled to a future meeting date. Are there any staff comments related to that?
Yes, thank you. You are correct. The antenna use permit application has been tabled at the request of the applicant. So there is no action for the Planning Commission this evening, but we do want to note for the public's purpose, we have received some correspondences related to this item. So when it does come back to hearing, it will be renoticed and all correspondence will be included with that staff report when it does come back. So no action is needed tonight.
Thank you. Moving on to old business. We have no old business this evening. We have no new business this evening. So do we have any staff reports?
Just to recognize our next meeting is going to be on a different day of May 27th. That's a Wednesday, I believe. Thank you for the commissioners to allow us to reschedule that hearing date because Monday is Memorial Day. And on the 27th of May, we anticipate bringing back the accessory dwelling unit ordinance, actually, that the Planning Commission approved your last meeting. After we reviewed it with the Planning Commission, we got some comments back from the State Housing and Community Development Department. And we want the Planning Commission to hear those comments and consider if any changes are needed to that ordinance. The second item to be considered that night is the consideration of the local coastal program amendment for the harbor hotels. So Sean Nicholas will also be the planner on that amendment. So we look forward to some good items to be discussed on the 27th. Thank you.
Thank you. So moving on to commissioner comments. Do I have any comments from any of my fellow commissioners this evening? All right, I take that as none. And thank you for your participation. We really appreciate it. And I will adjourn until our May 27th meeting.